We often imagine titans of industry, gliding through life in chauffeured limousines, immune to mundane realities. It's a funny thought, isn't it? But even those atop the corporate ladder are not exempt from the law, especially with driving under the influence. Our story revolves around the now-suspended CFO of Tyson Foods, involved in 2 DWI arrests. This tale is a stark reminder that the consequences of drunk driving are universal. Remember Michael Phelps, the Olympic champion whose DUI arrest tarnished his image? Our protagonist's story carries similar weight in the corporate world. The news spread like wildfire, sending shockwaves through Tyson Foods and the business community. His story is a potent reminder that success cannot shield anyone from the consequences of their actions. The suspended CFO, whose name we'll refrain from disclosing for legal reasons, was a trailblazer in many respects. He had risen through the ranks, breaking through barriers and shattering glass ceilings to reach the pinnacle of his profession. His story was one of ambition, hard work, and undeniable talent, a testament to the American dream of upward mobility. He was a role model for aspiring executives, particularly those from underrepresented backgrounds, proving that with dedication and talent, anything was possible. His journey was an inspiration, his achievements a source of pride for the company he served. However, his recent actions have cast a long shadow over his accomplishments, leaving many to grapple with the dissonance between his past successes and present missteps. The initial shock of his first DWI arrest had barely subsided when the news of his second offense broke, sending ripples of disappointment and anger through the company. Employees, investors, and the public alike questioned how someone in his position could make the same mistake twice, especially one with such potentially devastating consequences. The trust he had painstakingly built over years of dedicated service was irrevocably broken. His actions raised questions about his judgment, his commitment to ethical conduct, and his ability to lead by example. The once celebrated executive now found himself at the center of a storm, his reputation hanging precariously in the balance. The news cycle, always hungry for sensational stories of corporate misconduct, went into overdrive. Headlines screamed of hypocrisy and double standards, questioning the culture of a company that had entrusted such a critical role to someone with a history of reckless behavior. Tyson Foods, a household name synonymous with American agriculture and food production, found itself in the throes of a public relations nightmare. The company's stock prices tumbled, reflecting the market's unease and the potential damage to the brand's image. Consumers, already grappling with rising food costs and economic uncertainties, voiced their outrage on social media, calling for boycotts and demanding accountability from the company's leadership. This wasn't just about one man's mistakes, it was about the perceived failings of a system that allowed such behavior to persist. Critics pointed to the incident as a symptom of a larger issue within corporate America, a culture of entitlement and invincibility that shielded executives from the consequences of their actions. The company, already facing scrutiny over its labor practices and environmental impact, now had to contend with a full-blown ethical crisis. The pressure was on for Tyson Foods to take swift and decisive action, not only to salvage its reputation, but also to demonstrate its commitment to ethical conduct and the safety of its stakeholders. The legal ramifications of the CFO's actions were swift and severe. Facing 2 DWI charges within a short span of time, he was staring down the barrel of serious legal consequences: hefty fines, license suspension, mandatory rehabilitation programs, and even the possibility of jail time. The company, too, was not immune from the fallout. Shareholder lawsuits alleging negligence in oversight and mismanagement began to pile up, further eroding investor confidence and adding to the company's woes. The financial implications of the scandal were becoming increasingly apparent, with legal fees, settlements, and the cost of reputational damage mounting by the day. Beyond the immediate legal and financial repercussions, the incident left a lasting stain on the company's image. The public trust, painstakingly cultivated over decades, had been shaken. Consumers, once loyal to the Tyson brand, were now questioning their purchasing decisions, wary of supporting a company seemingly plagued by ethical lapses. The incident served as a stark reminder that in today's interconnected world, reputation is a fragile commodity, easily tarnished and difficult to restore. It highlighted the crucial role of ethical leadership and the importance of aligning corporate values with actions, not just words.